You might just have to be I mean, the color changes. That's
Adam, there's a new piece to your collection.
Yes, there is.
So today we're talking about this, which clearly is a Kylo Ren helmet.
From The Force Awakens.
From Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. I've seen one of these in your cave before.
Right, and now there are a bunch of Kylo Ren helmets being made. You can buy the fascia masks that are sold with the really inexpensive kids' costumes. The one you saw in my shop is called the Black Series. It's a voice-changing helmet that's a full helmet. It separates into two halves. It has a voice changer built in. And also, Anovos is going to come out with a Kylo Ren helmet later on this year. I'm very excited about that. This is of a different order. This is a new company,
first order.
A first order, if you will. This is a new company called Prop Shop. Well, it's not a new company because they've been around for a while, but new in terms of making consumer purchasable pieces. Prop Shop is the company that makes the props for The Force Awakens in England. So
from the very prop makers that Lucasfilm is contracted with to make all the Stormtrooper helmets, all the lightsabers,
the armor,
at Pinewood.
Yes, exactly.
They're taking all that expertise and now making something you can buy.
Now they're making something you can buy, and this isn't, how do I put this? This is precisely in every way the helmet that Adam Driver wears in the film.
That's insane.
This is made by the same people, using the same techniques for the screen-used helmets. So the weathering is precisely the same techniques. It's not an imitation. It's the real thing, and it's priced as such.
Right.
Let's be clear. It's an expensive piece, but it's magnificent.
So at some point, the line between replica and prop really blurs.
This blurs it significantly because I don't know if there's another case in which Actually, there are cases in which prop makers from films have sold versions of the things they made for the films, but never legally.
Right. So they're now a licensee of Star Wars. And so looking at this, you can look at all the other props and say, wow, there's photo reference, but like they actually paint it the way they painted it for the movie.
Exactly. The first thing I noticed when this arrived was one, it's in a beautiful wooden crate, and we'll show that probably as B-roll over what I'm saying right now. It comes in a beautiful wooden crate. It comes with a plaque and a certificate of authenticity, and the weathering is incredibly subtle and beautiful. I dare say, actually, that the weathering on this helmet might be slightly less weathering than is on the screen-used helmet, because when you film something, a lot of the detail goes away. If you see movie props up close on a regular basis, like I do, like you'll notice that the paint job often seems almost garish sometimes in person, and that's because that's what it needs in order to pop on film.
Right.
So they have slightly modulated their weathering job to make it feel more authentic to you in person, which is totally reasonable. That's how I paint my props.
Right. And even the ones you see on screen, there are multiple versions. The hero versions, the stunt versions. Even among those, they make many. The ones that you're going to throw around, the one that they're going to wear and be comfortable and lightweight.
The one where he pulls it off and the mechanism opens up.
Yes.
That's a totally separate piece. So the main thing, my takeaway was actually, when I saw this, I compared it immediately to the Black Series voice changer helmet I had, and it's a darn good helmet, that Black Series.
Which is cool. I mean, because you can, for under $100 or something, buy that helmet. You did some modifications to it.
I actually used a soldering iron to weld the two halves together. I repainted it, but I'm here to tell you that was a serviceably 95% of the original, in terms of accuracy, lovely piece.
For cosplay, but if you want something to display and something with direct ties to the production, this is that piece. Now, what about the manufacturing?
That's actually kind of interesting. The manufacturing of this helmet, it was 3D printed for the film, and this is also 3D printed.
It's not. They didn't make molds, and it's not big cast parts and assembled.
And they're also, like, I hope to finish at some point, a Kylo Ren costume, and I will troop in it. But Prop Shop is clear that this is not the most ideal helmet for trooping. Being 3D printed, it's not great under lots of UV light exposure. It's not. You don't want to put this in a place where the sun's going to hit it every single day because it could deteriorate. That's just a function of its manufacturing. But it's also lined on the inside.
Ooh, custom
you
line.
should put it on. It actually feels quite lovely.
So they designed these for the actors.
Yeah.
Like the actors went to Pinewood, had their bodies and their heads scanned.
Yeah.
And so the helmets were designed to fit them. My head's a little big. I don't know if it's. Oh, that's comfortable.
Isn't that lovely?
And visibility.
Yeah.
You can see through it.
So the visibility, I've actually gone and increased that. As soon as I got it in, I took some brass and an old pair of sunglasses lenses I had, put some Velcro on it, and I made a pair of lenses so I can wear this without my glasses.
And it sticks right in there.
It sticks right in there, so hold on a second. Let's get that going. I'll give you a chance for a close-up later, I promise. And then, now I can see totally clearly.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't that badass?
Wow.
It's a beautiful piece. Prop Shop has really taken prop collecting to a new level with this, because the idea of being able to buy a licensed version of the actual screen used piece is pretty amazing.
Right, and I think they have other pieces as well. Vader's burnt helmet.
Rey's staff, which is a piece I covet. I love that staff.
Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Yeah, all that stuff. Very cool. I mean, in the world of prop collecting and replica building, now you have something that's pretty good for reference.
It is. It's wonderful, and I'm proud to have it in my collection. I can't wait to wear it.
So you alluded to dressing up as Kylo Ren at some point, and that's a costume that needs to be built. So maybe it will get built. Part of it will get built in a future one day build.
I think that's entirely feasible.
Then that's definitely
Plausibly.
a teaser. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.